Hi, so this is going to be the video portion of my Transhumanist Graveyard project. I'm going to go into description a little bit deeper on the themes, my intentions, and the underlying message I wanted to get across with this. So firstly, I'll just give you a rundown of the project. Basically what I'm doing is I've carved the gravestone, or the completed transhumanist, as it were, and the three transhumanists that I've decided to depict are Sam Altman of OpenAI, Peter Thiel of Palantir, and Elon Musk of Tesla. And these are three billionaires who are working with their three companies to create immortality. They're trying to make themselves immortal. They're trying to rule the world forever as machines or as AI versions of themselves that are uploaded to machine bodies. And these are the machine bodies that they've decided to put themselves in. And as you can see, they are no longer human. They've been reduced to pillars. They've been reduced to obelisks that can think and understand and feel, and they can, read sensory data, but they are ultimately trapped. And I've trapped them in the woods of Vermont in the Bennington Triangle, where they will never have access to the internet or be recovered. So they got their wish of immortality, but they are incomplete gods. They are sort of trapped in their own mediocrity, because they aren't, at the end of the day, anything new under the sun. It's just another man that thinks he's immortal, that thinks he can live forever, and that thinks he's better than the common man. So let me just go ahead and show you. This is the obelisk I've made for Palantir. I tried to make it more corporatized, more black rock. I tried to also bring an homage to Sauron from Lord of the Rings. So this one's kind of blocky, and they're all sort of biological forms, because it's to suggest the the suggestion of life there, but something else. This is the obelisk I've made for Sam Altman of ChatGPT. This one is a little less uniform. I think it goes in line with their corporate identity more, where they're trying to appear sort of for the everyman. This one has a little wabi-sabi, but it is, again, a technological monument to man's hubris. And then this final one is a bit more phallic, and it's supposed to look more kind of Geiger-esque. And this is Elon Musk, and I personally I hate the guy. He's a cocksucker. I can't stand him. And this one is, he is in eternity trapped in this like strange kind of phallic poop shape. I don't know. But that's what I envision for him. So that's the one I'm doing for Tesla. And yeah, pretty much what this video is going to be is just a time lapse of my process. And you'll see how I can, from these kind of primal, elementary forms, how I can take this, the expression, the physical expression of how I view these companies, these people, and how I can turn that into something multiplanar, how I can turn that into something that touches on my sort of metaphysical ideas around technology, transhumanism, sci-fi, the future of the species. And this is a speculative design direction that I kind of see us going in, where we have something like in Dune, like we have the Butlerian Jihad, and we see that there is only so much room on this planet for the misuse of technology, and that no one should be immortal, because that's ultimately is a curse. It's a curse to think that you should live forever, because nothing in this world is forever. Not one thing, not even like truth or beauty or love in the way that we understand it. Like, these are all things that exist only for this brief fraction of time that we're here, and we are misusing our time, in my opinion. And these guys are the ultimate testament to that. Like, they think that, you know, they're so wise they deserve to live and direct the course of humanity forever. And that just gets me. I think it's funny because they're so solidly set that they have the correct interpretation. It's funny to me. And so with this project, I wanted to take them down a peg and be like, no, you are, even at your highest, even at your most, you know, even at the form that you want to be, you're still just a speck. You're still nothing. That's what I wanted to show. But I also wanted it to be kind of jokey. I wanted it to be, you know, Brothers Grimm. I wanted it to be kind of cryptid-esque. I wanted to hit on all these layers. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Bear with me. I'm going to stop talking now and just, you know, we'll get into it. So, all right. Thank you.
Ay, when she's a freak, yo. She got angel eyes with the baby's face. Yo, she's a freak, though. I want my mama and daddy to meet her, maybe have my baby. Man, but she's a freak, though. They keep talking about you because they can't keep up with your face. You're my yo, super freak. You're my what? Super freak. My mama taught me everything fine ain't the finest, and everything that shine ain't a diamond. They say the change come with time, and I'm finding that most bitches take your kindness for blindness. Yeah, it feel good laying here beside you, digging deep all nine up beside you. But we can kick it out in public, gotta hide you, cause all my partners in the hood done tried you. It's true that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well listen, shawty, maybe I don't want a housewife. They say that you a freak, I'm thinking that they bout right, because that pussy's so good and your mouth tight. A pretty face, slim waist, and a stout nice. Juicy ass that them niggas in the south like. She super sexy, got a nigga thinking about a wife, wearing all white, being with her for life. But she's a freak though. She got angel eyes with the baby's face. But she's a freak though. I want my mama and daddy to meet her, maybe have my baby. But she's a freak though. They keep talking about you because they can't keep up with your face. You're my super freak. Super freak. You're my super freak. Hey, the main thing making niggas judge you is the same thing that make me wanna love you. From the smell of your hair, I wanna hug you, to the way you yell, give it to me when I fuck you. Plus you ain't tripping off a nigga cause he thuggin'. That's why I'm twice as happy as relationships I wasn't. Hey, but my partner say you're tricking with his cousin. But never mind, I don't listen, they be bugging. They find it hard to understand how could tip love this girl with 'em in and out of strip clubs. Maybe cause tip girls leaving with girls, and in the morning they be waking up with 6 girls. They don't know we more like homies when we pick girls. Why you worried about it? He ain't gotta make you his girl. Fuck what he think about you, I think you the shit, girl. Make me wanna bring another kid in the world, but she a freak though. She got angel eyes with the baby's face. But she's a freak though. I want my mama and daddy to meet her, maybe have my baby. But she's a freak though. They keep talking about you because they can't keep up with your face. You're my super freak. Super freak. You're my super freak. Now I've been told every nigga in the streets know she nothing but a freak.
So that was the initial part of the process where I brought the sculptures in and I color graded them. And that was crucial because each of them was supposed to have a vibe that kind of goes in line with its corporate identity. But another part of that is presenting them all in a way that feels unique. So, and I'll put them on screen right now. What essentially I did for the individual ones was I wanted to have them all be a different type of visual depiction. And what I mean by that is, if you look here at the Tesla one, I tried to make it fit in with its environment more. And if you look on the map of the triangle, you'll see this one is closest to civilization. And so Elon Musk actually could hypothetically be found or get in contact with someone, but it's highly unlikely. That's in the project description as well, but because of the radio field put around it. And these are all supposed to be kind of saying like these guys are tortured like forever. They're in this like purgatory state. Let me put it on the screen right now. If you look at the Sam Altman one from ChatGPT, I wanted to make it look like there's this forest at the cliff, and deep in the woods is this pylon of Sam Altman. And so he again is trapped in abstraction. And something funny here is aspen trees are actually all one organism. So if you ever come upon a grove of aspen trees, those are all the same thing. You're looking at one animal. Kind of like how ChatGPT, Altman's product, is used to homogenize data, and how it can kind of create this, bureaucratic metastasis of just gray, of just emptiness, and everything becomes homogenized, everything becomes the same because of this feedback loop. And so I wanted to tie that in a little bit. And then finally, I want you to look at the Peter Thiel one for Palantir, which I'll put on screen right now. And this one was supposed to be the most scary of them, because I think Palantir has the most violent, the most, if there was a horror movie about any one of these companies, Palantir would be the one to have a horror movie about. None of them are blameless, but Palantir is used immediately for military targeting and stuff. So there's plenty of people worldwide that have been killed directly and that goes right to Peter Thiel's pocket. And this guy's funding Clavicular. This guy's doing a bunch of evil shit. So we don't like him. So as put them there, and I'll read now the descriptions of the three things. Okay, I'm just gonna get straight into it. This one is for Elon Musk. Foolish Elon, only 20 miles from Starksboro. If only he could call for help. But our data-blocking radio field is impervious to any radio, cell, tele, auto, encrypted, all traffic of any kind. I do not know if he is screaming, but every time I try and go take a leak on the foot of the thing, I feel a ringing pang in my head, and my tonsils hurt. So that was Tesla. This one is Palantir. Let's go. Deep in the tummy of the logging camps in the Bennington Triangle, at the back of an old burned-away grove, we placed Peter Thiel's god pupa in the middle of nowhere. This is perhaps the closest thing to purgatory on Earth. Sleep easy, Pete. And let me read now, finally, Altman's, or ChatGPT. Near the edge of a forgotten craggy cliff, back behind the miles of aspen trees, Sam Altman's chrysalis stands in perpetuity, unmoving, unspeaking, unliving. Have these men learned some new harrowing truth that terrifies them into silence? Do they stare into the divine with a new lot for life, a new comfort that they will surely outlive their Homo sapien cousins? I wonder. And finally, this is the mission statement I put on the map. Let's go. There is no Holy Ghost or Heavenly Father. There is only the Son, with his head full of illusions, some of love and of war, and of some eternity. There is only us here, weeping at the foot of forever, dancing in the rain and trying our hardest to climb something with no shape or form, slipping still into that sheer black meridian. It won't be long now until the men with all the jewels burn our eyes and leave us in the dark. Alright, that's me. Thank you.